Hey guys, it's JSHDIY and welcome back to the happy side of YouTube. I know it has been a while since I've seen you guys. I've been really busy at school. I don't know about you guys, but school can be a lot sometimes and I just really didn't have that much time to post. But today I'm going to be introducing a new type of recipe of slime and it's called air slime, and you guys will see why it's called air slime. I'm a little bit confused why this video is called air slime, but basically today I'll be showing you guys some different soap slime recipes that if you leave out for a few nights or so, the air will make the slime basically dry up and the texture is so amazing. So before you guys comment something, please listen to me right now. It's not clickbait, it is actually true. The first type of soap I'm going to be using is this Pearl shampoo, and I'm going to use a very basic recipe. Basically all I'm going to do is add some soap to my bowl, and you guys actually asked me to use this specific soap, so I decided to pick it up. And then you want to add some iodized salt, so I added some in and then I mixed it all up, and you want to mix it really well for this recipe to turn out. So I mixed it very well. It took me like a minute or so, and also I left it for 2 nights. And if you guys are wondering, my lighting has improved now because I got some new lighting equipment, and now the lighting won't be different when I film like clips on different days. But as you guys can see, this was a fail. It reminded me of the Nickelodeon slime, if you guys have ever seen the Nickelodeon Kids Choice. Okay, so for the next recipe, I'm going to be using this Dawn dish soap for the soap part of this, and I'm going to be using a few new ingredients that we have not used before on my channel. So starting off, you're just going to want to add in as much dish soap as you want of slime. So I added in quite a bit, probably like most of the bottle actually. And then you're going to need this ingredient called alum, and this is the key ingredient to this recipe. Basically, alum dries out stuff. It's also like, I'm not quite sure what it's used for, but I did look it up and it can dry stuff out. So I decided to add it in because I thought it would dry out the soap a little bit and just quicken up the process of it drying out in the air. And then you want to add in some cream of tartar in addition. Do not add in too much of the cream of tartar because I've tried it before with adding in too much cream of tartar and it didn't work. Then you want to add in a little bit of salt, and I don't think it really matters what kind of salt you add in, but you guys really want to make sure that you're mixing this really well, because if you don't mix it too well, it will have just like weird clumps of slime and not all of it will work. And also don't worry about air bubbles because they should rise to the top once you have let your slime sit for a few days. I actually let mine sit for 3 days, and this is what it turned out like, you guys. There were some bubbles on the top, but it didn't really bother me, and it looks like this, you guys. So the texture is pretty good, although it was really sticky. It kind of felt like slime, so this recipe was definitely a success. The next recipe I'm going to be testing is a sunscreen recipe. So I started off by adding in my sunscreen to my bowl like I saw in a video. Actually, I saw this video on Instagram, and then you want to add in some alum, and I added some alum to my sunscreen, and you want to add in a ton of the alum because that's what I saw in the video, and then you want to mix it all up. And that's once you have it really well mixed up, you just want to let it sit out, and I let mine sit out only for a night, and the next day I will show you guys what it turned out like. This is what it turned out like, you guys. It looks the same, and it looks actually kind of gross looking. It does not look like slime at all, and this recipe I could already tell was a fail just by mixing it. As you guys can see, it just looked disgusting too. So that recipe was a fail, but for the next recipe we're going to be using this shampoo that you guys always tell me to use. So I just started off by adding some into my bowl. And this shampoo is super thick, so I thought it would actually work really well for this recipe. So I added in a ton of the shampoo. And then you guys are going to be needing some salt, and any salt will work for this recipe, I'm pretty sure. Add in a little bit of salt. And then I just gave that a nice stir. And it should thicken up right away from having the salt because it's kind of like a salt slime recipe. But in order to make it thicken up, you just want to leave it out. As you guys can see, some of the clumps were already kind of thick, but I just put a lid on it and let it sit. It is kind of important that you keep the lid on it because it will make it more clear. But this is what it looked like, you guys. It was kind of sticky, but it definitely felt like actual slime, which was super exciting, and I was super happy about the texture, and I loved how clear it is. This is actually the slime that you guys can see in the thumbnail, and I love this slime so much. This was a really great recipe, and I would love to test out some different slime recipes with the same shampoo because it seemed to work super duper well. thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and just thank you for hanging out with me today. I will have a video you can click on the screen, as well as a button that you can actually just hit, and it will make you join the subscriber squad. And I just wanted to really quickly say, if you're not already subscribed, then totally subscribe, because I am going to be doing a face reveal soon, and there will be a lot of other videos that you'll get to see after that. So definitely subscribe and get your friends to subscribe, and I will do a face reveal. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!